Learn how to use the Cornell Notes complete template to organize your notes better, summarize more quickly, recall and review for tests more efficiently. Cornell Notes is a structured note-taking system that allows you to visually organize your notes and then to later quiz yourself to increase your retention. Devised by an education professor at Cornell University, Cornell Notes is helpful in lectures and readings that provide lengthy materials and will work best for you when used in combination with a daily review of your notes. Any time you'd normally take notes is a good time for Cornell Notes. In the Class Notes app, Cornell Notes Complete uses 3 main sections with the headers displayed in black bars and 5 additional subheads displayed in gray bars under the Take Notes header. All of these sections show easy-to-follow cues that guide you in getting the most benefit out of the notes that you're taking. We'll be explaining each of the sections in detail later in this video. The first time you open the Class Notes app, it will open to a default Cornell Notes Simplified Organizer. To display a Cornell Notes Complete Organizer, before filling out Step 1, tap the Cornell Complete button on the organizer bar located on the right side of the screen as being shown here. Once Cornell Notes Complete is opened, it then becomes the default organizer and will be displayed first whenever the Class Notes app opens again. For your convenience, the last organizer used becomes the new default organizer. When you open a Cornell Notes Complete organizer for the first time, you'll be presented with a tip screen. This tip screen quickly guides you through how to use Cornell Notes Complete. Anytime that you'd like to see this tip screen again, when you're in the Cornell Notes Complete working screen, simply tap the tips icon in the bottom gray toolbar to access this helpful screen once again. Tap the exit button to go to a Cornell Notes Complete working screen. In the working screen of Cornell Notes Complete, you'll be guided to fill out Step 1, your course title, of the 3-step no-fail system used in all of the organizers. For this demonstration, you're in a science class, so you'll select the pre-existing course title, Science, from the Step 1 pull-down menu. After Science is automatically filled into the Step 1 field, the app will then direct you to fill in Step 2, which is the topic title. Because this is a homework assignment, you'll select Homework. Your science homework notes are covering a lecture, so in Step 3, select Lecture. The keyboard will display. Enter the name of your lecture title as Matter. Next, lower the keyboard by tapping the button in the bottom right corner of the screen. In the Cornell Notes Complete Organizer, you'll begin taking your notes during the lecture you're attending. Start in the right side section. Take notes under the number 1 Record subhead. Before you begin typing your note, review the gray text cues, which are provided as a quick reference in any section that has not had text entered yet. As soon as you begin typing, the gray text cues will disappear. Here, you're instructed to record as many meaningful ideas and facts as you can. In this number 1 Record section, take your notes during the lecture you're attending, using your texting as note-taking shorthand to save time. Type important keywords such as concepts, ideas, and names here. Use bulleted lists, leave space between points, and avoid using long sentences as we're demonstrating. In Cornell Notes, you can use Class Notes predictive meaning bar from your own personal dictionaries to establish abbreviations and save yourself time during class to make your note-taking faster and easier. See the Class Notes video, Dictionaries number 2 of 3, Personal Dictionaries, Introduction, Add and Edit for further details on using this method. Lower the keyboard by tapping the button in the bottom right corner of the screen. As soon as possible after the lecture has ended, write a short summary of the ideas and facts from the number 1 Record section using keywords in the number 2 Reduce section. Summarizing these notes concisely helps you to clarify meanings and relationships of ideas, helps to increase understanding of your topic, strengthens your memory, and prepares you in advance for exams. Within 24 hours of taking your notes, go back to your notes to review and complete the left-hand section, Ask Questions. Type in questions that you create from the right side number 1 Record section as shown here. These questions should help connect important points and prompt your memory. Lower the keyboard by tapping the button in the bottom right corner of the screen. Next, you'll use the number 3 Recite section. Quiz yourself by covering up the right side Take Notes column and use the questions or keywords on the left side to jog your memory and help you recall and lock the key ideas and keywords in your memory. Repeat the facts and ideas of the lecture as completely as you can and verify what you've said. For the best results in your studying, recite all the information in your own words without looking at your notes. Think about your own opinions and ideas as you read over your notes. Raise questions, then try to answer them creatively. Record your original ideas and opinions in the number 4 Reflect section and use your own ideas when answering exam questions, in class discussions, and when writing papers. This reflection will help prevent ideas from being forgotten. Moving to the number 5 Review section, take a few minutes to quickly review your older notes before reading or studying new material. Skim over the main ideas, keywords, questions, and details. Reviewing enhances your retention of older material while adding new material to your memory. You're encouraged to reflect on the material and review your notes regularly. Spending 10 minutes every day in a quick review of your notes will help you retain much more of what you've learned. The last step is to summarize the main ideas of your notes in the bottom Summarize Notes section. Type a 2 to 3 sentence summary of what you've learned. It should condense the central issue of your notes for a good overall picture. It may be helpful to think about how you would quickly explain this information to someone else, as we've done here. You'll use the summary section to skim through your notes and find the information later for studying for exams and writing papers. This summary is the most important, yet often the most difficult section for students. Another helpful function of Cornell Notes Complete is the ability to customize the headers in each of the black bars and subheads in each of the gray bars. Simply tap the gray Tap to Edit text to the right of each section's title in the black bars. Here, we're demonstrating using the Summarize Notes section as shown. Hold the backspace key down until all of the displayed text is deleted. Now type in the new header that you wish to use. For this demonstration, we've used New Header. Then lower the keyboard by tapping the button in the bottom right corner of the screen. A Change Header confirmation message will appear for you to select your preference for this change. We're selecting all Cornell Notes in this course, which means that this new header name will be reflected in all of the Cornell Notes in the course Science. You may also select All Cornell Notes, Restore to Default, or Cancel. To save your new note, tap the New button on the right of the bottom gray toolbar. A message will display asking if you want to save your changes. Tap Yes to save and your Cornell Notes Complete note will be saved into your library. Tap Cancel to go back to where you last left your Cornell Notes Complete note. Or tap No and your Cornell Notes Complete note will be immediately deleted. Congratulations, you have now created your first Cornell Notes Complete note. Check out all of our other videos to see how the Class Notes app can help you get better grades. Remember, better notes equal better grades.